Who is regarded as New Mexico's grande dame of cinema? The answer? D. Greer Garson, as in Garson Studios in Santa Fe.
Get more out of life. Come often and bring your family to our drive-in theater.
Why won't anyone believe her? She's not crazy.
Maybe she is.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. We gotta wait for the end, I suppose.
Yeah, the old lady was pretty weird. No one else knew she was there or talked to her.
I don't
except
know.
Sugar Cube guys.
I don't like Shady Affair Judge. I don't like that guy.
Shady Affair
So,
Judge.
Becca, we
Yes.
mentioned before about some of your projects. You've also been on the TV show Manhattan. Could you tell us a little bit about that? It's currently filming here.
That's right. I'm in the first season of the WGN America's show Manhattan, and I play a character named Gladys, and she's one of the housewives that meets and greets Abby. Eventually, I pass on, spoiler alert, I pass on my job to her. But yeah, and we just got picked up for a second season, which is huge.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Congratulations.
Really cool period piece shot here. The show is about Los Alamos, the laboratories, when they were building the bomb in the war, and it's a really cool show. And I'm happy we can get it here for a second season.
Oh my gosh, and there's so many actors on it. Alex, you're also in it too, as what?
Yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
one of the scientists. But I just think it's great work for New Mexico actors, and hope we get more of it.
Also, I want to mention your music video is now out on the internet, yes?
Right, yes.
Can you tell us about that?
On Vimeo. You can go to Vimeo and watch, look up Slow Burn. And that's a song written and performed by me, and I'm the one in the video, too.
Cool. And then finally, just in case we run out of time or we don't get to it, could you tell us maybe how we can support Those Who Wait, the clip that we saw earlier?
Yeah, absolutely. For more information on Those Who Wait, go to www.thosewhowait-movie.com. And you can check out, you can read a synopsis of the script, you can watch the trailer if you didn't catch it, and find out other ways that maybe you can help us get the film out of post-production. We need someone for sound design. We also need a composer if any talented New Mexicans are out there and are interested in work.
Cool, thank you.
Awesome. Well, we are going to head back into The Lady Vanishes, and after this next part of the movie, we're going to head into Indie Insight with Dirk Norris, so stick around.
Oh, steward, you served me tea just now.
Yes, madame.
Well, have you seen the lady? I was with the English lady.
But madame was alone.
Okay, Eugène. Pardon, madame, he make mistake.
Well, of course, he must remember the little English lady. She ordered the tea and paid for it.
No, it is you who pay.
Caproki.
Nagraditen.
You say to look at the bill. I will look, madame.
But she gave you a special packet of tea. You can't have forgotten that.
The tea was ours, madame. I received no packet.
But you did. I know what happened.
Pardon, madame, the bill. Tea for one.
But that's not right.
Perhaps madame would care to examine the bills herself.
No, I wouldn't. The whole thing's too absurd. Please, have you seen a lady pass through? Oh,
Well, if it isn't old Stinker. I thought you were going to be on this train. I'd have stayed another week in the hotel. Lady? No, why?
doesn't matter. You probably wouldn't recognize one anyway.
Well, feeling queer. What's that pipe of yours, George? Why don't you throw your old socks away? Never mind. Thanks for the help, all the same. Oh, come on. Sit down. Take it easy. What's the trouble?
You must know something fell on my head.
When? Infancy?
At the station.
Oh, bad luck. Can I help?
Oh, only by going away.
No. My father always taught me never desert a lady in trouble. He even carried that as far as marrying mother.
I say, did you see a little lady last night in the hotel in tweeds?
I only saw one little lady. She was hardly in tweeds.
Yes, but she was in my compartment, and now I can't find her.
Well, she must be still on the train. We haven't stopped since we started.
Of course, she's still on the train. I know that.
All right. Nobody said she isn't.
Yes, but that's just what they are saying.
Who?
The rest of the people in the compartment and the stewards. They insist they never saw her.
All of them?
All of them.
You, saying you got a knock on the head?
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. Do you talk the lingo?
No.
Oh, well, they probably thought you were trying to borrow some money. Come on, let's knock the idea out of their stupid heads. Most unfortunate remark, I beg your pardon.
That's one of them, the little dark man.
I say, excuse me, I think there's been a little misunderstanding. This young lady seems to have lost her friend.
Yes, I have heard. This gentleman has been explaining to me. Most interesting. And I think under the circumstances, we shall all introduce ourselves.
I am Italian citizen, my wife and child.
How do you do? Oh, bonny little chap. How old is he?
And 1934 a class,
Ah.
sir. And the lady in the corner is the Baroness Artona.
Oh, yes, I met her husband. He presented prizes at the folk dance festival. Minister of Propaganda.
And I am Dr. Egon Hartz of Prague. You may have heard of me.
Not the brain specialist.
Yes, the same.
Yes, you flew over to England the other day and operated on one of our cabinet ministers.
Oh, yes.
Tell me, did you find anything?
A slight cerebral contusion.
Oh, well, that's better than nothing.
But I am picking up a similar case at the next station, but so much more complicated. I shall operate at the National Hospital tonight. Among other things, a cranial fracture with compression. Do you understand?
Oh, yes. And wallop on the bean.
I suppose you haven't seen my friend.
Unfortunately, no.
I'll just take a word with the Baroness. Apacare visne femona, Baronet?
Nigre femona.
Scusi, avete visto la signora?
No. Non l'ha vista. What do they say?
Well, they both say they've never seen her.
But that's not true. She was sitting where you are.
Can you describe her?
Well, it's a bit difficult. You see, she was sort of middle-aged and ordinary.
Well, what was she wearing?
Tweeds, oatmeal flecked with brown, a three-quarter coat with patch pockets, a scarf, felt hat, brown shoes, a tassel shirt, and a small blue handkerchief in her breast pocket. I can't remember any more.
You couldn't have been paying attention. Now, listen. You both went along to tea.
Yes?
Well, surely you met somebody.
I suppose we did, but... Wait a moment, let me think. Oh, yes, there was an Englishman who passed the sugar.
Right, Schwan. Now, let's go along and dig him out.
Pardon, may I come with you? This is most interesting to me.
Well, we don't like people muscling in, but we'll make you a member.
Wait a moment, there was somebody else. As we passed this compartment, Miss Froy stumbled in. There was a tall gentleman and a lady.
All right, now we're getting somewhere. If we can really find someone who saw, we'll have the place searched.
Can I be of any assistance?
That's the gentleman.
Well, do you happen to remember seeing this young lady pass the compartment with a little English woman?
I'm afraid not.
But you must have. She almost fell into your compartment. Surely you haven't forgotten. It's very important. Everybody's saying she wasn't on the train, but I know she is. And I'm going to find her even if I have to stop the train to do it.
Look at it. Mrs. Charters. Can I come in? You know that girl we saw at the hotel? She's back there kicking up a devil with us. Says she's lost her friend.
Well, she hasn't been in here, old man.
But the point is, she threatens to stop the train.
Oh, Lord.
If we miss our connection at Bar, we'll never make Manchester in time.
Okay, this is serious.
Let's hide in here.
I'm sorry, I haven't the faintest recollection. You must be making a mistake.
Well, he obviously doesn't remember. Let's go and look for the other fellow.
Who are you talking to outside?
Oh, nobody, just some people in the corridor arguing.
There he is. That's the man.
Oh, I say. I'm so sorry. I wonder if I can bother you. I wonder if you can help us.
How?
Well, I was having tea about an hour ago with an English lady. You saw her, didn't you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, definitely. I was talking to my friend, wasn't I?
Indubitably.
Yes, but you were sitting at the next table. She turned and borrowed the sugar. You must remember.
Oh, yes, I recall passing the sugar.
Well, then you saw her.
I repeat, we were deep in conversation. We were discussing cricket.
Well, I don't see how a thing like cricket can make you forget seeing people.
Oh, don't you? Well, if that's your attitude, obviously there's nothing more to be said. Come, Caldicott. Thing like cricket.
Wrong tactics. We should have told him we were looking for a lost cricket ball.
Yes, but he spoke to her. There must be some explanation.
There is. Please forgive me. I'm quite possibly wrong, but I have known cases where a sudden shock or blow has induced the most vivid impression.
I understand. You don't believe me?
Oh, it's not a question of belief. Even a simple concussion may have curious effects upon an imaginative person.
Yes, but I can remember every little detail. Her name, Miss Froy, everything.
So interesting. You know, if one had time, one could trace the cause of the hallucination.
Hallucination?
Oh, precisely. There is no Miss Froy. There never was a Miss Froy. Merely a vivid, subjective image.
But I met her last night at the hotel.
You thought you did.
Yes, but what about the name?
Oh, some past association, some advertisement, or a character in a novel, subconsciously remembered. No, there is no reason to be frightened if you're quiet and relaxed.
Thank you very much.
Ron, if you will excuse me, this is where my patient comes aboard. Excuse me. Most interesting.
Stopping.
This is the first stop, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Well, then Miss Froy must still be on the train. Look, you look out of this window and see if she gets off this side. I'll take the other.
Most interesting.
What was she dressed in? Scotch tweeds, wasn't it?
Oatmeal tweeds.
I knew it had something to do with Freud.
As tranquil. Gentil, gentil. Trono calado.
How long does it take to get a divorce? Eric,
I beg your pardon, I wasn't listening.
I said, how long does it take to get a divorce?
Oh, that depends. Why?
I was only wondering whether we could take our honeymoon next spring. I mean, the official one.
The difficulties are considerable. For one thing, the courts are very crowded just now. Although I suppose we barristers ought not to complain about that. As a matter of fact, with conditions as they are now, my chances of becoming a judge are very rosy. Now, that is, if nothing untoward occurs.
Such as you being mixed up in a divorce case yourself.
Yes, huh?
In that first careless rapture of yours, you said you didn't care what happened.
My dear, you must think of it from my point of view. The law, like Caesar's wife, must be above suspicion.
Even when the law spends 6 weeks with Caesar's wife?
Look here.
Now I know why you've been running around like a scared rabbit. Why you lied so deliberately a few minutes ago.
I lied?
Yes, to those people in the corridor. I heard every word you said.
It was merely that I didn't wish to be mixed up in any inquiry.
Inquiry? Just because the little woman can't be found.
That girl was making a fuss. If the woman had disappeared, and I'd admitted having seen her, we might become vital witnesses. My name might even appear in the papers, coupled with yours. A scandal like that might lead anywhere. Anywhere.
Yes. I suppose it might.
Nobody?
Nobody.
Well, the only thing that came out my side was 2 bits of orange peel in a paper bag.
I know there's a Miss Froy. She's as real as you are.
That's what you say, and you believe it, but there doesn't appear to be anybody else who's seen her.
I saw her, I think. You did? A little woman in tweeds. Yes. Wearing a 3/4 coat. With a scarf? That's right. I saw her with you when you passed the compartment.
I knew I was right. But your husband said he hadn't seen her.
Oh, he didn't notice. But as soon as he mentioned it, I remembered at once.
You will? You know, this calls for action. Are you prepared to make a statement?
Of course, if it helps.
Ah, pardon. My patient has just arrived. The most fascinating complications.
We've some news for you. This lady actually saw Miss Froy.
So?
We're going to have the train searched.
You'll have to think of a fresh theory now, Doctor.
It is not necessary. My theory was a perfectly good one. The facts were misleading. I hope you will find your friend. Excuse me.
I'll be in here if you want me.
Right, you are. Come along.
Eric. I was only going to mention that I told that girl I'd seen her friend.
What's that? You taken leave of your senses?
On the contrary, I've come to them.
What do you mean?
If there's a scandal, there'd be a divorce. You couldn't let me down, could you? You'd have to do the decent thing as reluctantly as only you know how.
You forget one very important thing, Margaret. Your husband would divorce you, I've no doubt. Whatever happens, my wife will never divorce me.
Well, it may seem crazy to you, but I tell you, you're going to search the train.
Ah, signorina, down there they look for you. Your friend, she come back.
Come back?
See.
But what happened?
Oh, you go see. She tell you. Scusi.
Thanks. All right, Appleton, and relax. The crisis is over. Come along, let's join the lady. Here we are.
Miss Froy. That isn't Miss Froy.
Isn't it?
No.
I say, it's a silly thing to say, but are you Miss Froy?
No. I am Madame Kuma. Dos and yelle hearty goes is neatly beaten your barlita amor.
Oh, she says she helped you into the carriage after you got the biff on the head and then went to see some friends.
Nascravaldo dona Rinda. English Mimona.
The Baroness says that as you spoke about the English lady, she didn't connect her with Madame Kuma.
But she wasn't the lady I saw. It was Miss Froy.
You know, tweeds, blouse, blue silk handkerchief.
Yes, I know. Everything's the same, but it isn't her.
I beg your pardon. When did you say you first met this Miss Froy?
Last night at the hotel.
Oh, and was she wearing a costume like this?
Yes, I think so.
Then I must apologize. You did meet her after all.
Then...
But not on this train. In your subconscious mind, you substituted for the face of Madame Kummer that of Miss Froy.
But I didn't. I couldn't have, I tell you. I talked to her here.
It's very easily settled. There's an Englishwoman on the train who said she saw her. If this lady wouldn't mind. Madame, d'abord now selam dan to the art.
No, no, Tratatska.
Ah, bon, après vous, mesdames. What a gift for languages the fellow's got. I'm so sorry. Would you tell us, please, is this the woman you saw?
It isn't a bit like her, is it?
Yes, she's the woman.
But it isn't, I tell you, it isn't.
Are you sure?
Perfectly.
She isn't. She isn't.
Right, sir?
I'll ask her. Well, come on, then. I'm so sorry to trouble you.
Well, aren't you going to say anything? You might at least gloat, if nothing else.
What am I expected to say? You only did it to save your own skin.
She was lying. I saw it in her face. They're all lying. But why? Why?
Now, why don't you sit down and take it easy?
Do you believe this nonsense about substituting Miss Froy's face for Madame Kummer's?
Well, I think any change would be an improvement.
Listen, Miss Froy was on this train. I know she was, and nothing will convince me otherwise. Must you follow me round like a pet dog?
Oh, well, let's say a watchdog. I've got all the better instincts.
Bye. Right, you're all right. I never saw Miss Froy on the train. It didn't happen. I know now.
Oh, I'm glad you're going to take it like that. What you want to do is to forget all about it. Just make your mind a complete blank. You know, watch me. You can't go wrong. What about a spot of something to eat, eh?
Anything.
That's right. Come on. Oh, would you like a little air?
Thanks.
Oh, do you think you can eat anything?
I could try.
It's a spirit. You'll feel a different girl tomorrow.
I hope so. I don't want to meet my fiancé a nervous wreck.
You're what?
I'm being married on Thursday.
Quite sure you're not imagining that.
Positive.
Oh, I was afraid so. Ah, food.
I couldn't face it.
Well, you know best. Do you mind if I talk in a mouthful?
If you must.
Well, now, would you like to hear about my early life?
I don't think so.
Well, since you pressed me, I'll begin with my father. You know, it's remarkable how many great men began with their father. Oh, something to drink?
No. Oh, yes, I will. A cup of tea, please.
Très simple. Pas de potage. Pour mademoiselle. You know, my father was a very colorful character. Amongst other things, he was strongly addicted to, you'll never guess.
Harriman's herbal tea.
How wrong. Double scotch.
1,000,000 Mexicans drink it.
Oh, maybe they do, but father didn't.
Miss Froy gave the waiter a packet of it.
Packet of what?
Harriman's herbal tea. She said it was the only sort she liked.
Okay, I thought we'd agree that you were going to make your mind a complete blank.
But it's so real. I'm sure it happened.
Did we or did we not?
We did. Sorry. Go on telling me about your father.
Well, my father was a very remarkable man.
Did he play the clarionet?
Incessantly, and in fact, he never put it down unless this became absolutely necessary. Well, naturally, I couldn't help inheriting his love of music.
Why not?
Well, it was all he left me. No, they're remarkably attractive. Has anyone ever told you?
We were discussing you.
Oh, of course. You like me?
Not much.
Well, after I'd paid my father's debts, I started to travel until they'd tried to cash the checks. At the moment, you know, I'm writing a book on folk dancing. Would you like to buy a copy?
I'd love to. When does it see the light of day?
About 4 years.
That's a very long time.
Very long book. Do you know why you fascinate me? I'll tell you. You've got two great qualities I used to admire in father. You haven't any manners at all, and you're always seeing things. Well, what's the matter?
Look. It's gone.
What's gone?
Miss Froy's name on the window. You saw it. You must have seen it. She's on the train.
No, steady, steady. Excuse me. Thank you very much. So,
No, we've got to find her. Something's happening to her. Stop the train. Listen, everybody, there's a woman on this train, Miss Froy. Some of you must have seen her. They're hiding her somewhere. I appeal to you, all of you, to stop the train. Please help me. Please make them stop the train.
Come on.
Do you hear? Why don't you do something before it's too late?
Please, please.
I know you think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I'm not. For heaven's sake, stop this train.
No, come.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
10 minutes late. Thanks to that fool of a girl. If she gets up to any more of her tricks, we should be too late for the last day of the match.
I suppose you couldn't put it to her in some way.
What?
Well, people just don't vanish and so forth.
She has.
What?
Vanished.
Who?
The old dame.
Yes.
Well?
Well, how could she?
What?
Well, vanish.
I don't know.
That just explains my point. People don't just disappear into thin air.
It was done in India.
What?
The rope trick.
Oh, that? It never comes out in a photograph.
Look now. In half an hour, we'll stop at Morskan, just before the border. I will leave there with my patient for the National Hospital. If you will come with me, you could stay overnight in a private ward. You need peace and rest.
Sorry, nothing doing.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Yes, find Miss Froy.
I tell you, my friend, if she does not rest, I will not answer for her. It will be best if you persuade her she likes you.
Oh, I'm just about as popular as a dose of strychnine.
If you coat it with sugar, she may swallow it.
All right, I like it. I like it.